What's up, everybody? Today is the day we get to go to Isla Mujeres for the second time. I could not be more excited. So the first time we went, we did not get to go on the beach, and supposedly today we are going to go, unless Freddie lied to me. So it is about 8 o'clock right now. We need to be there in about 8 minutes. Alicia is just finishing up breakfast, and we should be there on time if we leave now, but we're not, so we're probably gonna be late. So let's see how this plays out. So we are walking to where Freddie is, where the transport is waiting for us already. We were a bit late, like I said. Alicia takes forever for everything. And I'm walking with my food that she made. So after about 45 minutes, we got here. This is where we came last time.
So I don't know if you guys see this, obviously this huge line here. This is the excursion we did last time. Look at all these people. And this is a single line that's walking by. So, isn't that insane?
Yes, it is. So we're on this boat, and you know, there's always three sides to a sale. You know, what the seller says, what the company says, and then the truth. And so the truth for today is, I don't think Freddie's been on this excursion because I mean, we still haven't left, but we're on the boat. And what's crazy about this is the people to boat ratio is ridiculous. Like, I mean, it is way more cramped than the cheap one we actually went on. And this is supposedly the premium one. So we'll see what this excursion looks like. What's up, everybody? So we just went snorkeling. Overall, I mean, other than the boat being a bit smaller, but you know, the ratio not being so good, this excursion is awesome so far. The water is beautiful. It's a great day, and I am loving it. What's up, everybody? So right now we are at Isla Mujeres. We're at a beach, and we had to rent these for $5. Now this excursion is a little bit different. They did give us a little bit more time here. The beach club, I guess, is the next place where we're going to eat at and everything, and let's see how that is. But I have to show you this beach. This beach is beautiful. Like, this is gorgeous, freaking beautiful. Guys, this beach is just beautiful. Like, honestly, we've been here for like 30 minutes already, and I don't know, man, there's something about this water. I just love the color. It's such a light color, but then it gets too dark. If you come to Mexico, you have to come to this excursion if possible. Obviously, if you go to Los Cabos or Puerto Vallarta, this excursion is not going to be available. But you know, if you come to Cancun, you definitely want to come. So we ordered some nachos, and they came. It was bomb, and then some seagulls came by us. So I never really threw food at them, but dude, I threw a little bit of food in. It was crazy. It was like an alley-oop. It's crazy. I gotta try this again. So this is gonna be the second time we do it, and you know, it's just crazy. I gotta try this. Oh my god. So yo, okay, that one was just Michael Jordan bird. These ones, yeah, they definitely aren't good. I don't know where Michael Jordan is, but I don't know. So I guess never mind. So on top of this video being about Isla Mujeres, we also wanted to include kind of the 5 pros and the 5 cons that we've noticed about living here. So we'll start with the pros, and the number 1 pro is the weather. Like, I mean, it is hot. It is beautifully hot. And so most of the time, because of it hot, the weather is humid, and you know, it's just great, honestly. There's not a lot of rain that we've noticed, at least in this like season that we've been here. Number 2 is going to be the beaches. Like, I mean, there's beautiful beaches just about everywhere here. So Playa del Carmen, Cancun, Isla Mujeres, Cozumel, and probably anywhere in between, like Tulum, all of that is beautiful water. So number 3, as far as pros, is going to be the culture. Mexican culture is amazing. I absolutely love it. You know, these guys are so warm, they're welcoming. You know, they love to just make you feel good. They're there to serve. And that's why I love Mexico. You know, the other thing, the 4th one is going to be, I love that there's so much to do here. Like, honestly, you could do adventure stuff like zip lining, you could do ATVing. If you want to just relax on the beach, you can. If you don't like that beach, you can go to another beach. If you want to go sailing, you can go sailing, snorkeling, scuba diving. You could do it all. And the 5th, last but not least, and I think to me the most important, is that it's way cheaper than the US. So like here, we can live a lifestyle of like a king and a queen compared to in the US for the same amount of money. And so it's just crazy. We are spending a fraction of what we're spending there and living a much better lifestyle. So 5th, once again, last but not least. So number 1 on the cons is going to be the food. And the reason I would say the food is because honestly, most places that I eat, I'm okay with the food, but I don't love the food. I don't like the food. And I would say with the exception of probably like 3 or 4 restaurants. So I would say number 2 on the cons list is going to be the hustle, you know. And the hustle is always great to see, but when you're always the target, it's not always the best. And so Mexicans are hustlers. Like, I mean, they are the hardest working people I have ever like seen, met in my life. And especially you notice it on 5th Ave. If you walk on 5th Ave at least for 5 minutes, you will at least get approached no less than 20 times. So the number 3 con that I would say is that there's no Uber here. So getting around, you really have to plan around the taxi, and then every taxi driver usually has a different price. There are some places, you know, where the taxi drivers have a set price, but oftentimes, you know, you do have to haggle or you can negotiate. So that I would say is a negative. So as far as cons, number 4 is going to be the weather also. You know, just as much as it's a pro, it's also a con, because when we go out, we have to take out a shower. And so it's awesome, but then some days it's excruciatingly hot. But overall, it isn't that much of a, you know, con, but it still has to be counted, I guess, because some people really don't like the heat. Now, I'll be honest with you, I don't mind it, and so it's not really a con, but I had to put something as 4. So the 5th con for Mexico, I would say, is going to be some of the produce that we noticed. So the vegetables that we would go buy and fruit were just really not up to quality. A lot of it was moldy, and that kind of bugged me a lot. It was hard to find fresh fruit, fresh vegetables. And so that's what I would say would be the 5th.
I'm Astro Troncoso. Please subscribe as I show you what it's like to be a citizen of the world.